Hi everyone, time for an update. There's not going to be any cuts or anything in this, it's just going to be live and I'm just going to keep it as it is. It's been a good month for Blu-rays. Well, when I say good month, a good couple of days for Blu-rays. Got quite a few Blu-rays, got 2 DVDs to show and 2 box sets. One's a DVD box set and one's a Blu-ray box set. I'm going to start with the DVDs that I've got. I've only got 2 DVDs this past couple of weeks. One of them I've been looking at for a while. I've been wanting for a while, sorry, to go with the horror collection. It's an old one. It's an old classic. What year was it made? It was 70s, I think. But I found this one very cheap. I think it only cost me £1. And that is The Beast Must Die. It's a 70s flick starring is it Peter Cushing? Yeah, Peter Cushing's in this film. Very 70s movie. It's got 70s music in it. Basically about this person who gets this group of people because he thinks, well, he knows that one's a werewolf. And it's funny the way it starts. It tells you you're the detective, and in a certain point in the movie, it gives you the clock comes up, and you can decide who you think is the werewolf. It's a good flick. I remember watching it many years ago when I was a lot younger, and I've always wanted to get it. So look at the picture of that werewolf. Doesn't that werewolf look cute? There's the back of it, and here's the disc inside. The Beast Must Die. It's a good flick. And that's the first DVD. Second DVD, I haven't got any of them in the collection. I don't know why, because they're not bad horror films. But I've seen this one cheap, so I've started it off. Now it's the wrong turn. Quite gory. I know you'll almost probably know it. One of the most entertaining horror flicks in the ages, it says on the back here. Not for the faint-hearted. It is quite gruesome. About a gang of people getting terrorised by these mutant flipping family. It's a good flick. And there's the case and there's the disc. So yeah, found that very cheap. So that's the 2 DVDs I got, and they're both for the horror collection. Right, on to the Blu-rays now. The blues. What I got? With my Blu-rays in this update, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 releases on the date that I got them. I got them on release date, and there's a couple of old ones and there's a couple of other stuff to show. So the first one I bought on release date is Dark Skies. Really like this film. It was produced by the person who made Insidious and Sinister. They weren't too bad, they were alright. I think this one's a very good film. The whole family liked it. Nice little 3D slick case. Dark Skies, basically about a family who gets terrorised by this alien force. And it's a good flick. I wish you went to pictures to see it as well. And it's a good Blu-ray. And that's Dark Skies. Got that on release date. The next one I got on release date is the Blu-ray of this update, I think. Really enjoyed it. Tom Cruise and Morgan Freeman. I'm a big Tron fan anyway, and this was produced by the producer who made Tron Legacy and Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I always liked that, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I know there's a lot of lovers out there, but I haven't got it yet in my collection. I'll just wait until I find it very, very cheap, I think, for Rise of the Planet of the Apes. But I'm a big Tron fan, and it did have that Tron feel to it. The music, the vehicles looked really good. And I thought Tom Cruise was really good in this. I know there's a lot of Tom Cruise haters out there, but I think he done really good in this film. If you watch the special features of this film, it shows you that he done his own stunts. He always does his own stunts in his movies, but in this one, I think he done a good part. I didn't used to like Tom Cruise back in the early days with his cheesy movies, but now with him getting a bit older, and in some of these films I think he's playing I think he's acting really well, and I'm starting to like Tom Cruise since he's got a bit older, and the parts that he plays. Anyway, this Blu-ray is Oblivion. Love this film. It is one of the top Blu-rays of this update, in my opinion. What can I say? I'll say about it. I think it just looks and sounds fantastic. The visuals in it are absolutely amazing. And once again, the location in this film was Iceland. A lot of producers are picking Iceland for a location to make a film. The likes of Prometheus was made there. Game of Thrones, if you're into that was made in Iceland, parts of Iceland. So yeah, it's quite a popular location now for movie makers. But yeah, this one really is a good film, and I never went to pictures to see it, which I'm devastated about not going to pictures to see it. But on Blu-ray it was just as good, and I did watch it on the big screen up here in the attic in the man cave. So yeah, Oblivion, top Blu-ray, made up with it. The next one is of my ones that I bought on release date. I did the video, the last one I did about it, and that is The Evil Dead. I did go to pictures to watch this one, as I said in the video. I'm not going to go into great detail of it. I don't think it was as good as the original, but it's not a bad horror film. It is gorier than the original, but it's not a bad flick. Evil Dead. Not as good as the original one, but it's okay. The next one, I've been wanting for a while to go with my other collection, because I'm a big fan of this series. I've got the box set and DVDs, and so I did want this to go with the collection. It's the extended edition of Battlestar Galactica Blood and Chrome. Bought this off Amazon. Been looking at reviews on it. They're all saying it's good if you're a Battlestar Galactica fan, which I am. You like this, so I bought it. I did watch it the other day. What do I think about it? It was okay. It was good to see the Vipers and the Cylons again, and the Galactica ship once more. It was good to see, but I don't know. Don't think the acting was top notch in this film, in this series. They did bring it out as a series, but if you're a big fan, it's worth buying. And that is Battlestar Galactica Blood and Chrome. Look at that. Right, the next batch of DVDs. I've seen these cheap. These two next Blu-rays have been cheap, and I have been wanting them in the collection. I do own these two on DVD, but I wanted to get the Blu-ray. I wanted to definitely get this film in HD, and that is Black Hawk Down. Very happy to own it on Blu-ray. It is a fabulous war film, a war flick. I've watched it many times on DVD, so I'm looking forward to seeing this again on the HD. That's Black Hawk Down. Next one, my girlfriend really loves this film. It's a Johnny Depp film, extended edition. It was cheap. I do own it on DVD, as I've just said, but I wanted it on high def, and that is Edward Scissorhands. It's a good film. I think Tim Burton made this film. Yeah, he did. Tim Burton. He's a good director. He's made a good couple of flicks. And that's Edward Scissorhands. Good performance in that, by the way, by Johnny Depp. I'm not a big Johnny Depp lover, but he did do well in that. Right, the next ones. This is a Disney classic. Now, Disney films, I know I'm getting on a bit, and but I do want to. I'm started collecting the Disneys because they are collectibles, and I want to start getting all of them in. So when I see them quite cheap, I'm going to buy them. But this one was bought on release date, because I do remember I've got good memories on this one when I was a child. And this is Jungle Book. Some nice little music in this as well. It's a classic. As I said, I'm collecting these basically. They are collectibles and they are good movies as well. And you can't go wrong with Disney films. If you feel a bit down and you feel a bit fed up, you can always bang them on, can't you, and you cheer it up. And that is the Jungle Book. Lovely slipcase there, Boss. Sticks out, title. Nice movie as well, some nice music in that. The next Disney film I got, it's quite cheap. I bought Oblivion and I bought this at the same date because I seen it cheap. It only cost me £12. My girlfriend wanted to see this one. I let her pick it. I had the Disney films and she picked Pinocchio. It's another classic. That is number 2 in the classics. On the spine, number 2. So yeah, I'm going to start collecting these. Every now and then I'll pick one up and hopefully I'll get a good collection on the Disneys. But we haven't watched it yet, by the way, so we don't know what it's like. But I remember it years ago. It is a good little flick. That's Pinocchio. A lot of people say Pinocchio is the best one on the Blu-rays, by the way. The Walt Disney collectors, a lot of them do pick Pinocchio as their favourite Disney film. Don't know why, but they do. The next one is a Disney Pixar film. I've been wanting this for a while. I've only seen it once. This is a 2-disc special edition. A lot of features on this. And that is WALL-E. Yeah, well, WALL-E. Been looking at that for a while and I think it only cost me. How much did that cost me? I think it only cost me £6 or something like that. Got it from CSX. Nice little 2-discer. A lot of features on it. And it goes with the Disney and Pixar collection. And the next one is a Disney and Pixar as well. I've been wanting to get this on this edition. I own it on DVD, but been looking for this and I seen it last in CSX, so I picked it up, and that is Finding Nemo in 3D. But it's a combo pack. It's got Blu-ray, 2D Blu-ray, the 3D Blu-ray. I think that's it, yeah. The 2D Blu-ray and the 3D Blu-ray in the pack. That's Finding Nemo. We all know about that. That's a nice little flick by Pixar. And as you know, Disney and Pixar now, so it's a Disney and Pixar film. And there is a lot more I want to collect in 3D. These likes of Up. I did see Up in a Blu-ray, but I do want it was just a normal Blu-ray. I want the 3D on Up as well. So, like that. That's a good flick. And that's the end of the Disney and Pixar films. Right, the next bunch I've got to show you, I basically bought from HMV. There's a special offer on HMV 5 Blu-rays for £30. I was in town, so I popped in there, me and my girlfriend, and we ended up picking 5 films for £30, and the first one is, out of the 5, is The Breakfast Club. It's a good flick. Don't know if there's many special features on it, but we do own it on DVD, but we've gone on HD. That's a good flick. The next one is a good British film. It's based in London, 1964. We don't own it in any other formats. This is the first time I've owned it, and that's Quantumania. My girlfriend really loves this film. Some nice music in there. It's a good flick. The next one I haven't seen for many years. I've never owned it on any format, but it was part of the deal and I couldn't resist it when I seen it. That's Kevin Costner's Dances with Wolves. I'm looking forward to seeing this again. I'll have to pick a day when I'm off work or whatever, sit down and watch this on the HD. I most will end up watching this up here on the big screen, but looking forward to visiting that again. I haven't seen it for many years. That was part of the deal. The next one stars Danny Glover. I didn't know whether to get the steel case, but I ended up getting the normal Blu-ray, basically because the first one of the series is in the I've got it in the normal case, so I wanted them to go together. There's a lot of people who doesn't like, there's a lot of collectors out there that don't think much of this film, but I think it's not a bad film, and that is Predator 2. I think Danny Glover plays a good part in this film, and there's some good scenes in there as well in this. That's Predator 2. That was part of the deal. And the last one, part of the deal, I do own on DVD, but the DVD is quite old now, and I wanted to get this on HD. It's a John Landis film. It is up there as being a classic. I think it is a classic. I didn't think much of the other one they made. I know there's another one out there, but I didn't think much of it. But this one is the best one out of all. There's American Werewolf in London. Some effects in this were amazing on the day when it first came out. So yeah, I wanted this, and part of the deal, so I didn't do too bad with them. 5 for 30 quid, I don't think anyway. I did have a good look in there on them, so they're the ones I picked for 5 for 30 quid. Right, onto the box sets now of this update. One box set, I've been promising her for a while that I'd get her. They're not bad movies. I know they got more for the girly flick thing, but she does own them on DVD. But I did promise her I'd get it on the Blu-ray when I seen it cheap. And that is the Twilight collection. She absolutely loves these, so I did promise her. Eventually I got them, but I got her the box set for £18. It's not bad. She does own them on DVD, but she's always wanted them on Blu-ray, so I did get them for her. And they do look nice on Blu-ray. I did watch a bit of it with her, and I was impressed with the Blu-rays of the first one. She put the first one in, Twilight. So yeah, she's got them now anyway. She's got them on DVD and Blu-ray. The last one I want to show you, I did find in CSX, the box set. It's a DVD box set. I couldn't resist because I'm a big fan of this film. I do own it on DVD and Blu-ray. And this, I just, when my girlfriend found it, I just picked it up. It was only £6. And there's a nice little collector's box set of the Blair Witch Project. As you see, it does look nice. Nice little box. And I was excited because it was the empty box there. I was excited to see what you got with it. And it was only £6. So I asked the fella, what did you get it with it before I bought it? And if you open it up, it opens up like that. And inside, first thing you see is this little book, a dossier about the film. Whoa, I'm going to be careful with this because this is a collector's. You get this nice little book of it, a Blair Witch book. It's got all the footage. It's got a lot of reading here. It does look interesting. It's got a lot about the actors in it and all that. It looks fantastic anyway. That's the book you get with it. Actually, excuse me, got a bit of cough. And also you get what I've already got is the normal DVD. But for £6 I wanted it just for the book and the presentation. I thought it is a collector's. I like this book. I've seen it. Look at all the little hand, I don't even see it on the camera, but embossed with handprints of the Blair Witch. Yeah, I do love this film, so as you know in the other videos I've made, I'm a big Blair Witch fan. And you can't say it's a terrible film because a lot of films after the Blair Witch did try and copy it, what it did. Even George Romero tried to copy it with Diary of the Dead, and he's a good, so he must have liked it. So yeah, it's a good addition for my Blair Witch collection. Nice little box, and for the price, £6. It looks nice on the display cabinet, doesn't it? Is that the right way? No, now it is. I think That's right. Yeah, that's right. And there's the Blurays. So yeah, that's it for the update. Keep watching your videos if you would, please, and like. Just click like if you like these videos. I'm going to keep them coming. So hopefully I'll have another update soon, and see you guys later. See you later. Ta-ra.